What does it really take to fully and successfully overcome long-term or chronic insomnia and sleep problems? I'm very glad you found my YouTube channel because that's exactly the topic I've been talking about in my videos for many years already. I used to struggle with insomnia, so I know how it feels not to be able to fall asleep in an easy way. It used to take me often hours to fall asleep. And then once I fell asleep, I also would wake up in the middle of the night. And when my insomnia was at its worst, I actually had nosebleeds in the middle of the night, which was really scary to experience. Now, obviously, for you, those might not be things you experience, but insomnia and sleep problems, especially when they're long term, they can actually show up in different ways for different people. And this is one of the sad things I see in the sleep industry as well. We're talking about sleep in such a general and generic way, throwing tips and advice and gadgets and hacks at people, instead of really just approaching it from more of a practical and very effective perspective. So in my sleep coaching work, I actually work with clients to put the right, appropriate, personalized, effective tools and techniques so that they can really learn to work with themselves better so that they can create great quality sleep. And like I said, not just overcome the challenges that they have, but actually future-proof their sleep as well. You see, that's the difference from the approach that I take. As a sleep coach, I can bring in different tools and techniques depending on a person instead of following just one principle. And what that really gives us an opportunity to do is not go and throw everything at the problem, but put the appropriate things in place. And that's very much that coaching environment. Whatever we put in place has to lead to a result that you want to achieve. It's not about how many things you put in place. It's really about doing the appropriate things. Now, a word of warning. If you've been trying and experimenting and not getting the results that you want, one of the first things I would really encourage you to do, if you haven't yet done, is to book a sleep assessment appointment with a professional. That's something I offer in my work as well as a sleep coach, so you can go ahead and check that out through my website. But having an assessment really means that you're going to know what the root cause of the challenges are that you're experiencing. That's what's really going to help you to know which way to approach the problem. If you've got a physical or a medical condition, that's going to be very different. If you're more of what I would call an emotional type person, then we might have to start looking at more of those emotional things that actually create the inability to be able to sleep well at night. And if you're more of a thinker type like me, then we've got to look at how the mind works and how maybe the racing mind or the busy mind or just simply your mind occupying space is not helping you to fall asleep in an easy way and also sleep through the night effectively. So see, you might be very different compared to other people, and we want to approach it from that perspective. So if you're interested in any of my sleep coaching services, you can go ahead and check out my website. Or if you simply want to just understand how I work with people, I have published a book called Sleep Skills for Life, which is very much my methodology and the way I work with people. And you can check out the first chapter free of charge. You can download that through my website as well. So you can really get to know how I talk about sleep, insomnia, and sleep problems, and really figure out whether or not my approach is more applicable to your situation. So thank you so much for checking out this video and getting to know a little bit more about who I am and what I do in my work. And I look forward to seeing your comments, your questions after you watch some of my videos as well.